How's it going, everybody? I've been wanting to do a video the past few weeks, but I just really haven't mustered up the I guess complete motivation or complete desire to do it. But it's been several weeks since I've last posted my video. At least this time, I'm pretty sure it's been a while since I've posted my last video. And I don't have anything like super important to talk about for this video, but I just figured, I'd let the internet, let people know that I'm still alive. I'm still alive, and I'm actually doing extremely well. So yeah, this is kind of just a recap of how the past few weeks have been, how my recovery's going. Just decent amount to talk about. I just can't believe it's already like the Ides of March. 2023. I mean, where's time gone? It's mind-blowing. In 2 weeks, will mark, well, 2 weeks pretty much will mark my 1 year of sobriety, but it will also mark a full year of being here in this sober living house, which is just crazy. It just blows my mind how fast it's gone by. But yeah, I'm doing well. I mean, my mental health has been mostly well. I have been having bouts of anxiety here and there, but my depression as a whole has been like really low. But I think part of that is I've been trying to practice better self-care and take better care of myself. I got a gym membership a few weeks ago to Planet Fitness. I'm not the biggest fan of their model, especially, it's more geared towards casual population. Not that there's anything wrong with that, not that I'm not necessarily. I don't know if that made sense. But, they just don't have as much equipment or as much selection or, especially in terms of heavier dumbbells. But for $10 a month, I mean, it's like, that's pretty spectacular. I can afford that. So, although I had workout equipment here at home, I've been getting a lot more benefit by going to Planet Fitness. And I've been going pretty much daily, which is another thing that I really like, is now that I'm not doing kind of like a full body workout here because there's only so much I can do. I'm able to go back to my old routine where I'll work out a specific muscle group one day of the week. So tomorrow, for example, on Wednesday, I'll be doing chest only. Different chest exercises, and then Thursday is back, so on and so forth. So it's nice because one, I can really hit that muscle group hard and give it a full week to recover. But two, it means that since I'm not working out everything, I can work out pretty much every day of the week. I don't have to give myself like a day or two to rest. So it's great for my mental health. Excuse me. I had some cream of wheat a little earlier. That stuff is so good. Very nostalgic. But that's been really helpful. And also it's like I feel like I've been getting in relatively decent shape, which is fantastic. I mean, it just still boggles my mind that pretty much 3 years ago, well, I guess it was kind of more like April, but almost 3 years ago, I mean, I couldn't freaking walk. I couldn't walk, let alone stand up. I mean, I was encased in a tomb of tens of thousands of empty nitrous oxide cartridges. My life was just a total wreck. I mean, had no job. I got my first arrest. Had no money. I just had no desire to live. And so, 3 years now, like going back to present day, I mean, it's just crazy. I have pretty much my full ability to walk and stand, jump, bike. most of my cognitive abilities, both in like, cognition and my ability to articulate myself and my memory, are pretty intact. I'm not going to sit here and say that completely unaffected. But, for the amount of the nitrous oxide I've used, I'm extremely fortunate to be alive, let alone to be in pretty decent physical and mental health. So yeah, it's cool that, I can actually work out. I'm not bound to a wheelchair. I don't have to use any sort of assistive devices. I don't need a walker or a cane. So it's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. So I pretty much like practice gratitude in that regard. Pretty much like daily. That's something that comes across my thought daily. Just the fact that I can walk or bike around is miraculous. That's something that some people don't have the opportunity. They're not able to recover to that degree from, nerve damage or, any sort of impairment. So yeah, mental health is great. Physical health, like, spectacular. I'm trying to, I've never at all in my life achieved it, but I'm hoping that by late summer of this year, I'll be able to be lean enough, have low enough body fat percentage to have at least somewhat visible abs. And I know that sounds like kind of shallow or a little vain, but it's always been like a dream of mine or a goal of mine. And, one of the reasons why I've never been able to accomplish that is because of my substance abuse. It's hard to lose weight just even drinking daily. Tons of calories and just terrible for your body. But now I'm not doing that. I can focus on my fitness. So, and it's nice. It gives me a goal. I think that's what has been helpful too this past year of being here and being in active recovery is setting goals, and obtaining those goals. Because for me, I tend to, especially with my depression and when I'm in more depressed states of mind, I have a hard time with nihilism, finding any sort of purpose or meaning to be alive. It's like, why do I want to be alive if like every day is just crap? But having set these goals, like doing the recovery coaching, doing peer classes, doing all my treatments, getting in better shape, it gives me something to look forward to. It inspires me, and then that way I'm also not just like floating through life without like a clear path. That's also kind of what has caused a lot of unhappiness in my life, and led to a lot of substance use. Because if you don't have any clear goals, or any point in life, it's just like you're just going to focus on maximizing pleasure and minimizing pain. And that's not how life works. So yeah, and then speaking of the recovery coaching, I got a text message late today, while I was meeting with one of my peers, but the person that does the matches asked if I was cool with taking on a sixth peer, which I'm totally for. So probably we'll have that conversation with them tomorrow. But it's great. I just recently got a fifth peer that I've been working with, and having a sixth one will be even better. As long as I can work with 4 consistently, that will cover rent. And then I'm very fortunate to get food stamps, and I have some hot side hustles in terms of getting cash back through apps, or websites and doing cash offers. So it's nice to not have that stress of finances. And it's nice too because even if I, stop having that income, or enough income to pay rent, I don't have to worry about immediate eviction. Of course, that would be a pretty concerning situation, but I'm not just going to be thrown to the streets right away. So that helps too with kind of keeping that pressure low. And I just really enjoy it. I've really been enjoying working with all of my peers. So the more people I get to work with, the better. I really enjoy it a lot. I finally feel like I'm doing something, at least like employment wise. I'm not technically employed. It's like a volunteer recovery coach, but I get paid a stipend every meeting. So kind of, but it's nice. Like I actually have like some sort of employment that I actually enjoy doing. I mean, like with nursing, for example, I've probably mentioned this in previous videos, but the morning, like, so, let's say I had to work tomorrow, go into, onto a shift as a nurse. Well, I'd probably be anxious right now, but especially waking up in the morning, just anxiety through the whole day. Just being so stressed out about, going to work and working as a registered nurse. So the fact that I can like just wake up and be like, oh sweet, I'm meeting with like 2 or 3 people today, looking forward to it. It's nice too because it's not a huge time commitment, so I do have the ability to spend a lot of time on my recovery, continuing to build my recovery and just build my health and my life, which I'm very fortunate for. I know a lot of people don't have that privilege, where it's like, hey, you either have to work like full time or, you're going to be homeless or you can't take care of your family. So the fact that my maintenance costs are pretty low, and there's not that much pressure and I can spend my time doing other things other than working, it is just so awesome. I'm so thankful for that. Sorry, I'm getting kind of breathless because it's like just talking a lot. At least I'm not nearly as breathless as I used to get. My lungs are still probably so trashed though from all of that nitrous oxide. I mean, just like the pressure and like all the metallic goop that's in each of those cartridges. I mean, it's disgusting. I mean, if you go through a few hundred cartridges through a dispenser and open it up, I mean, there'll be like black sludge that comes out. But yeah, cold pressure, just mostly keeping a lung full of nitrous oxide to maximize it. All things that are pretty bad for, lung health, or overall health. So it's like, I understand. Plus, I mean, I still am asthmatic, but it's not nearly as bad as it was in childhood. So, I have that going for me too. But yeah, things are just going so well. It's just nice that I can really have a sense of happiness and fulfillment in life. When for much of my life, I just didn't have that. Or it would be fleeting moments of happiness. Not even so much fulfillment. I mean, even when I was going to nursing school, and also working at the same time and doing all of this stuff, like it just wasn't fulfilling. And then even graduating nursing school and, working as a psychiatric nurse and later a detox nurse, I mean, it had its highlights, but it's just like I just wasn't very fulfilled. So I'm just so glad that I'm in this position I am today, and it just does make me glad that during so many times where I wanted to just give up, and especially end my life, I haven't. And obviously I wouldn't be here if you know, I did give into those decisions fully. Oh, my monitor went out. Sorry. Yeah, it's gonna affect the light. I'm just trying to think of anything else. I mean, treatment's going well, probation's going well, things at the house are going well. I still have, I'm the only person in this bedroom currently, which is nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do miss Eddie. I still think of him almost daily. You know, he's just such a great guy. But, you know, and so, like, if I could, you know, if I had the ability to bring him back, or not, and keep this room to myself, I would gladly bring him back. I mean, I'd much rather have him as, him being alive and being, you know, sharing this room with him. So don't get me wrong, but, at the same time, it has been nice to have a little more privacy, and just like a sense of, just, I don't know, I guess, more of like a sanctuary, I guess. I mean, it's like, I consider this whole house to be kind of a sanctuary in terms of sobriety and recovery, but it's just nice to have my own space, you know, inside of this bigger space, if that makes any sort of sense. So, yeah, I really do. I know I keep saying this. I really want to do more videos and like talk about specific topics. Because I've been enjoying. I mean, it's 16 minutes in, and yeah, I've been enjoying doing this video. So that's something I would like to do. I also want to start streaming more again, just playing games. I know, like, I don't get a lot of views or like, you know, for the recordings, and I don't typically get too many views while I'm streaming, but I still enjoy it a lot. It's cool to play games and then just kind of ramble and you know, with some sort of commentary. And it is especially cool when people actually do like come in and they chat. You know, I do like getting to know people, and I know you can only do that to a limited degree online. At least one person like in video format and the other person in chat format. But it's still cool to have the interaction. So that definitely is one thing that I would like to start getting back into. It like I said in the beginning of this video, it's just time's been flying by so quick. I mean, we're already a fourth way into 2023. That's crazy. That's so crazy, dude. So yeah, that's my goals. I think I'm about done rambling. Just trying to think if there's anything else I missed. No, I don't think so. Well, I guess today's been a really good day too. I worked out, ate some good food today, and vacuumed and kind of cleaned and organized my bedroom, and then also doing the sheets. And then after all that, you know, did get a nice shave in and shower. So it's just like, yeah, I feel good in every sense of the, you know, in any way possible. I mean, just hygiene wise and mental health wise, physically wise. Hopefully I'll get some decent sleep tonight. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna end it here. Like I said, I just want to let you guys know I am alive. I am well. I just haven't been posting a lot of content lately, so I apologize. Yeah, so if I don't end this now, I'm gonna keep rambling. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, I appreciate your viewership. I appreciate anyone that comments, likes, subscribes. It really means a lot to me. And, you know, hopefully as that continues, you know, maybe it'll expose more of my videos to more people, and hopefully help them in one way or another, especially with the nitrous oxide and the effects that had on me. That's more niche than it is with other substances. So, you know, if that's one way to kind of increase that exposure, like, that's fantastic. Yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time.